If you want to have high-quality renders, you need high-quality textures and materials. But unless you have your own texture collection, you will most likely need to find them on the internet. So I will give you some websites that will give you access to more than 11,000 free PBR materials for both personal and commercial purposes. Unfortunately, there is no hidden sponsorship, just my own preference. AmbientCG is the first website on this list. It offers more than 2,200 assets, most of which are PBR materials, but you can also find environment textures and 3D models. All assets are provided under the CC0 license, meaning you can use them for commercial purposes for free. The number of assets you can download per day is unlimited. This library contains PBR materials with texture resolutions up to 8K and environment textures up to 16K. More than textures, you can also download Substance Painter files, meaning you can procedurally adjust the texture and generate infinite variations. The next library is Texture Ninja, offering more than 5,000 images of textures, animals, objects, reference images, and surface imperfections. Again, with public domain license and with unlimited downloads per day, you can download as many assets as you want. You won't find PBR materials here, but you can use these assets as reference images or use them for creating less realistic buildings, environment, or distant objects. All textures are available in JPEG format with decent quality, since you can find textures with resolution up to 6K. The third website is 3dtextures.me, offering more than 1,800 free PBR materials of all kinds. All necessary maps are included, but the texture resolution for free users is limited to 1K. But despite that, this library offers some really unique materials, such as sci-fi materials, gems, crystals, and other assets I did not find anywhere else, including strawberry milkshake or veins. All materials are under a Creative Commons license without any download limits per day. The whole library is on Google Drive, so downloading is very fast. Other benefits such as higher texture resolution, access to the most recent assets, and Substance Painter files are available if you become a Patreon member. Polyhaven was already mentioned in previous videos, but this time let's talk about textures instead of 3D models. It offers 455 PBR materials with resolution that goes up to 8K in 3 different image formats, including JPEG, PNG, and OpenEXR. Despite all the maps, you can choose between 2 normal map options, DirectX version for Unreal Engine, and 3ds Max and OpenGL version for Blender 3D, Maya, and Houdini. But besides PBR materials, you can also choose from 700 high-quality environment textures in various lighting conditions, including indoor and outdoor environments. Some of these environment textures have ultra-high resolution that goes from 1 to 24K, which is quite impressive for a free library. And finally, Polyhaven has no download limits for free users, and all assets are under the Creative Commons license. CG Bookcase is another useful asset library with over 500 free PBR materials. They are available in Ultra HD resolution with all maps included. Besides regular materials, you can find seed materials, surface imperfections, or non-traditional assets like cornflake material. Advanced searching options, categories, and filters are making the orientation much easier. And you can also find an online guide for Blender and Unreal Engine on how to correctly import all maps to the shader. All assets are Creative Commons. The next library is very different from others. Here you can find textures of all planets in our solar system, including the sun, moon, other fictional planets, and stars. What's more interesting is the fact that all textures are based on NASA elevation and geometry data with accurate colors captured by multiple satellites, including Messenger, Viking, and the Hubble Space Telescope. Most of these textures are available in 2K high resolution and 8K ultra resolution. EarthPack also contains a night map, a normal map, a specular map, and a cloud texture. These textures are under Creative Commons license, meaning you can use them even for commercial purposes. Moving to FreePBR, which is a free public asset library that offers more than 500 free PBR materials and texture files. All assets are available in 2K high resolution with no daily download limit. All assets are completely free, but only for personal use, meaning you cannot monetize them in your projects or use them for commercial purposes unless you purchase them. The Share Textures library is slightly bigger since it offers over 1,400 free PBR materials, but this time under a Creative Commons license. All assets here are available in 4K resolution, including unique materials like human skin, animal skin, lava, paper towel, and the list goes on. Furthermore, here you can choose from different generation methods, including photo scan materials, procedurally generated materials, and approximated materials. Another library is TextureBox, offering more than 1,200 materials for paid members with 100 assets for free users. All materials available here are in 4K. Some interesting materials here are fantasy forest ground, Islamic textures, shiny leathers, damaged road, or roof shingles. If you would like to download textures from this website, you need to create an account first. But once you log in, the downloading is unlimited for free assets. That's all. Now you have access to basically unlimited number of textures and materials. So don't forget to subscribe.